Yeah.
That's what it is. I think the weather's starting to change.
Let me get this music in here. What the hell is that? There we go.
Hey, so do y'all like it when it's cooler when y'all sleep, or y'all like it when it's like? I like when it's cool. Like literally, they say you get the best sleep between 60 and 67 degrees.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No, I'm not trying to sleep in no cold ass weather, man. And I'm not trying to sleep when I'm hot. That temperature gotta be perfect, bro.
I can't sleep when I'm hot, bro.
What was your question?
Yeah, I can't either. I can't. I'll be tossing and turning, man.
I said, when you sleeping, do you like it cooler in the room?
Yeah, if it's too hot, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to sleep.
I can't.
I like it in the middle. It can't be too cold or too hot. Bro.
Man, that shit gotta be 71 degrees, man. Perfect.
Hell yeah. What's good with y'all, man?
Yeah,
man.
Scratching and surviving, bro.
Man, we're looking like the Fab Five, man. Hey, what Fab Five member are y'all? I'm not no Chris Webber. I can't be Chris Webber, man.
I'm Jay LaRose. I'm left-handed.
I'm Jimmy King.
I guess I'll be Christian Layton, all right?
Christian Layton. That'd be the Juwan Howard.
Juwan Howard.
Let me stop this music.
Let me tell y'all, man. I love Chris Webber, man. He was my favorite basketball player at one point.
Did you get the bald head joint?
Bald head joint. What the hell?
You know, back all of them had shaved their head.
Nah, man. I had hair back then, so I wasn't even trying to play like that, bro.
Oh, hell nah.
But I love it. Go ahead, bro.
We had that Lionel Richie.
Dog.
He did. He had that Lionel.
Well, all right, y'all. Welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. This is episode 143.
143.
The title of this episode is The Words I Never Said. I'm your host. I go by E1. We got T Streets in the building.
You.
We got Blackjack in the building.
Yes, sir.
We got Trey in the building.
That's the rumor, baby.
And we got Reek in the building, man.
Bang, bang.
So, y'all know how we do, man. First and foremost, I'm going to say I've been sick for like 3 weeks, man. And through this time, it's given me a lot of time to think because I really ain't been able to do much else like that. I mean, I've been moving around a little bit, but it's just been, a lot. So it make me count my blessings and stuff like that because, you go to sleep, you have issues breathing and waking up. It just start making you think about, what if this and what if that, all that, all that shit. So I'm just blessed, man, grateful, and refocused, and I'm ready to get to it.
Hey, look, bro, definitely happy that you're getting better, bro. I always be teasing E about him getting sick all the time. And he don't like that shit, so I stopped teasing him about that shit, right?
Okay.
but I want to send a shout out to one of the family of the Rec Room, man, Danye, man. He's having a tough time, man. With family people passing away in his family, man. So I definitely want to send a shout out to him, man, and love out to him, bro.
Prayers to that man.
Sure, man. Now, y'all know how we do, and I ain't gonna change this week. We always get started with sports. T Streets, what we got?
Sports.
What we got, T?
I've been chasing the ball since I can barely walk. Driveways, parks, packed gyms, 5 a.m. workouts. I gave this game everything I had. From Raleigh to Kentucky.
John Wall.
To the league.
How good is John Wall?
Every jersey I've worn meant more than just wins and stats. It was about representing something bigger. And it's something I couldn't do without you. To my family, my mom especially, thank you for all your sacrifices. I hope I made you proud. To my teammates, trainers and coaches, thank you for believing in me. And to the fans, you made me feel unstoppable.
John Wall! What a shot! Wall throws it up. What a shot!
Most in the game for me. This is for Maya. She really touched your heart, didn't she?
Today, I'm stepping off the court and not away from the game.
John Wall is in the building.
Basketball will always be in my life. As new opportunities present themselves, I feel now is the time to walk confidently into my next chapter.
Wall will finish. Easy special play.
Thank you for every cheer, every moment. Retired, but never done. I'm doing it the Wall way.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Wall, man.
John Wall retires from the NBA with career averages of 18 points and just under 8 assists a game. John Wall was an exciting player for the Wizards. It gave us something to look forward to from the hometown team.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think any of us actually root for them, we all would like to see them play better. So
hey, they my squad on NBA 2K. So
hey, look, man, John Wall was a better Wizard than Gilbert Arenas, man.
Hey, absolutely. Matter of fact, fuck Gilbert Arenas after watching that shooting guards joint, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't.
Hey, T. This is how much I was into the Wizards watching. If that goddamn Nene Hilario would have made the goddamn layup, they would have went to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. They would have went. Nene Hilario missed the day up.
Do y'all feel John Wall had a successful career?
Yes.
I do, but then I felt shit. Yeah, it was cut short, but I felt he should have had more. I mean, injuries, I mean, of course, hurt him, but I mean, John Wall was a staple in DC at one time, man.
He was a beast, man.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that because you know when you really look at it, right, you think about it, it's like, damn, he played for 11 years, and then you look at somebody like, and I know everybody's not gonna be Vince Carter or LeBron, but they played a whole nother decade. And then I saw some people saying that he was blackballed. I don't know about that. What you think about that, T Street?
Probably so. John, he didn't from what we saw, they marked him out to be kind of a troublemaker in the locker room, especially after the injury. That's how they kind of framed him to be in the media.
That's crazy.
Really that way? Who knows? That's how the media framed him to be.
Yeah.
I know Skip Bayless had a lot to say about him dancing and shit, but you know, I mean, that was it. That was a thing at the time. But I don't know about him being blackballed, but I just think, man, injuries kind of fucked him up.
Bro.
They kind of swayed his course, you know, through
and then you get to a certain age, and you know it's all about the youth.
Yeah,
and they probably put him in positions where you could play on that team, but you ain't gonna get that much time.
Exactly.
And when you know you can still hoop, see, it become politics. It don't matter if you can still hoop or not. That shit don't matter no more. It's about the young guys. It's about the salaries people getting paid, and everybody really tripping that you can hoop like that. So it gets to a point where he probably like, I know I can still hoop. So I'm not about to ride nobody bench. I'm not trying to coach.
Right.
Just travel and coach. Man, fuck it. I done my thing. I made my money. Let me just move on to something else.
Yep. Go to the big three.
And he's moved on. He's actually it was announced that he's going to be a part of Amazon's NBA coverage for the 25-26 season.
That's dope.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, I like
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
He getting a check. That's all that counts.
Yeah. And he's still doing something that he was at the top. He was at the very top. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm drawing a blank with my man. I like a lot of these NBA players who do podcasts and really tell you like how it really is.
Yeah.
The GM don't like you, he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? And won't play you and literally try to mess your career up and devalue you.
What's the dude from Minnesota? He has a podcast.
Who? There's a lot of podcasts.
Not from Minnesota. He was a guard.
T.
Jeff
T.
Jeff T.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I love Jeff T, man.
I like that podcast too, Reed.
everything, bro.
Yeah.
He turned me on to him like 2 years ago. Watching pod, I always like this game, but he is so transparent, bro, and he really tells you. But that's really good information for the younger kids coming up, man. Just what to stay away from, politics. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to John Wall, man. Definitely, man. That's dope, man. He could transition. He's still up. He still got money. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for AI to have his own podcast. I think that'd be interesting.
That shit is not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think what you think? AI come out with his own podcast. I think that'd be dope.
I obviously have all the dope boys on the podcast. Hey,
all the Newport News on there.
All of 757 dope boys.
Yeah, man, he gonna have Mike Vick on there first.
Oh shit!
What's up with
Ronald Curry second. AT.
Ron Curry.
Yeah.
Ron Curry. AT.
Amazing athlete, but god dang, with a fucked up career.
Hey T, will you go ahead and talk about the Professional Football Association? Go ahead, T.
There you go. He set you up, T.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's only preseason. What we talking about?
Yeah, no.
Are we still talking about the game?
Yeah, I'm talking about the NFL. You going to? We about to talk about tennis? You
we're about to switch over to something else. What's
about the NFL?
No, go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on to sports.
Yeah, Trey on that bullshit, T. Don't fall for it.
I don't know why. He'll be hibernating soon, very soon.
He'll be cussing his ass out.
Like every damn year in the group chat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm back.
But okay.
Yeah.
What we got?
Okay.
Go ahead. T.
You have two of the biggest names in boxing will clash on November 14th when Jake Paul faces Gervonta Tank Davis at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Two confirmed earlier today.
I don't.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, contract details aren't out there, but
hold on. But what's up with him and Lamont Roach? They gotta fight again.
It fell through. The rematch fell through.
What?
So he gonna fight through. They say what's his name, Ducking. That's what Lamont Camp saying.
I bet he
does. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because then to take Jake Paul, we're like, why? Who asked for that fight?
Money.
Nobody. It's for the money.
Yeah, I know that, but for real, it was like he really throwing away his legacy. If he don't fight Lamont Roach and he goes with this Jake Paul, and I think he might retire.
Yes, if he's fighting Jake Paul, he about to retire. That's the first.
He about to retire. Oh no, that's it.
You're right, Black. You're right.
The second thing is that I've never watched a Jake Paul fight in my life, and I never will, because they all rigged.
They all rigged.
Yeah, I mean it's entertaining for me, honestly. It's just entertaining.
Nah,
that's all it is. Because I'm really looking for.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but that motherfucker can fight though, E. That motherfucker can fight, dog.
Nah, he's never fought anybody professional.
Bro,
no. It's a difference between a professional fighter that start his career in box. If he fought a real boxer, even at a lighter weight, they would punish him.
He did fight a real boxer, and he got punished.
He's not no professional fighter.
That they won't, but I'm saying that motherfucker can't fight. He hit hard. I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
He fought. What's my man?
I don't think so.
What's my man from whatever overseas that fought?
That black dude. I just seen the. Trust me, the Tyson jump was fake. Tyson would totally crush him, dog.
No,
he's not a professional fighter.
No,
Trey, I hear what you're saying, but if he get in the ring with a real boxer, professional boxer, and he boxed, I guarantee he looked like he couldn't do shit. I promise you that.
Well,
you're about to.
Yeah, he about to get in the ring.
But it's rigged.
Oh
it's all rigged.
Hey, he lost against Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury.
Huh?
You can't say what?
Tommy Fury.
I can't say that this fight against Tank Davis is rigged.
Listen.
No, it's rigged. I think Tank is ducking the Monroe.
Listen. See, Trey, I can tell you one of the people that believe that WWF shit, don't you?
Trey believe marketing. Like Trey still takes
Trey definitely don't believe WWE got a script.
Yeah.
Because if you think, do you know how much bigger and how much more he weighed than Tank?
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Come on,
he's like 30 pounds over Javante.
Yeah, now that's a glorified exhibition, right? Because the weight class is totally fucking off. You know what I mean?
It's a glorified exhibition, but I don't want to see that shit. I want to see Lamont Roach.
That shit corny.
I want to see Lamont Roach.
The fact that he's not fighting Roach, that really messed up my man legacy, bro. You want to now? See, I'm about to eat point. I don't. He's fighting. Both of them is undefeated fighters. Mm-hmm. So whoever get their one loss is getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit make me really think that is fake now. Now that I think about this shit.
And Lamont Roach won that last fight.
He did.
Yeah, I think slightly he was robbed, man. He was robbed.
It wasn't no draw. He beat Tank. But I've been saying for years, if Tank get in there with a boxer, he can't knock out. He's gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
I think
boxer.
Yeah, I think they rigged that fight to make.
What you say?
They rigged that fight to make more money for that next fight, but I don't think that it's gonna happen.
He don't want to
fight him. He don't want to fight him. He don't want to fight him. So honestly, the only fight I'm looking forward to this year, honestly, is the Canelo and Crawford. That's it. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
No, I'm right there with you, bro. Period. Now let's shift gears. I might have to get somebody to read this.
Real smooth, T. Go ahead.
Now, this article is from cancer.org, and it says cancer disparities in the Black community. African Americans have a higher cancer burden and face greater obstacles to cancer prevention, detection, treatment, and survival. In fact, Black people have the highest death rate and the shortest survival of any racial ethnic group for cancer in the U.S. What is this getting to? This is how is the American society addressing my voice? Anybody got the thing up? Because my voice gonna give out.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, I got it.
All right, bet.
This article was based off of Imani from the JBP, and that's the Joe Budden podcast for people listening. He said that he had bladder cancer, T.
Bladder cancer.
Yeah.
And he said that he's getting his treatments and hopefully, you know what I mean, he pulls through. But at the same time, a lot of, and he's what is he, 40, early 40s?
Yeah, if that, late 30s, early 40s.
Right? So it was important for me to put that story in there because people who watch the show live or watch the pod later, whatever, it's really imperative that us as young Black men, middle Black men, whatever age, that you take care of your health and that you go get screened, right? Because it talks about, to add to E's point, cancer death rates in Black men are twice as high as Asians and Pacific Islanders, who have the lowest rates. Prostate cancer death rates in Black men are more than double those in every other racial group. Black women are 40% more likely to die of breast cancer than white women, and are twice as likely to die if they are younger than 50. My sister, she succumbed to cancer at 41. She had colon cancer, and it was so aggressive, bro. Like, she went through chemo for 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. But it was just so strong. We took her to 2 of the top hospitals and around the area. Both of them said that it was the most aggressive form that they've seen, right? But at the same time, she wasn't one to go to the doctor. You feel what I'm saying? And one day, you know what I mean, you having trouble going to the bathroom or whatever. So it says about a third of African American women reported experiencing racial discrimination at a health provider. Living in segregated communities and areas highly populated with African Americans has been associated with increased chances of getting diagnosed with cancer after it has spread, along with having higher death rates and lower rates of survival from breast and lung cancer. People, go to the doctor.
Real quick, it's more than just going to the doctor, because black neighborhoods are more likely to be located near like a dump or something like that. Factories where you're getting fumes, all that Elon Musk factory shit, all that Elon Musk factory, all that waste is right next to the African American community. I think it's either in Texas or Tennessee. But you know, you got environmental issues that fuck with your health. It's crazy, but because black people, you got to be on top of things 10 times more than everybody else. So it sucks. So stay on top of your health.
Yeah, for sure. It's some feedback. Somebody got TV on or something going on.
That's not me.
I can hear some background noise too.
Yeah. I mean, I got my rose right here, but I'm good.
Black doing schoolwork.
You got your rose.
Nah, he said I'm doing schoolwork.
Your rose.
You know the rose, the joint.
The rose is for women.
Nah, they got a joint for dudes.
You a
rose for dudes?
Ass nigga in a rocking chair. And they got the rose. And nigga in a rocking chair with the rose.
Oh, so I know y'all probably talked about this.
What?
Maybe last week. Did y'all talked about how Trump has had the what you call it? What he did on DC?
The occupation.
With the National Guards coming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they saying that because that this has been happening, that Washington DC restaurants suffer a sharp drop in dinner since Trump crackdown.
Yep.
And the thing is, it's funny because they pulling people over with tents instead of going to the real neighborhoods. I thought if they was going to do it, they was really going to do it. But it says the number of people eating at restaurants in Washington, D.C. has plummeted since Donald Trump deployed federal troops in the city, according to the data, as the president's purported crackdown on crime continues. Says a research by Open Table found that restaurant attendance went down every day last week compared to 2024, with the number of diners dipping 31% on Wednesdays. On Wednesday. Damn, it says Trump announced the move on August 11th, claiming that Washington had been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs with the youth and drug maniacs, and too many homeless people. And then it says his claims contradicted official statistics and show that the violence in the capital is at a 30-year low. This is what I want to say. Now, when you say a 30-year low, one person getting killed is enough to me. So to me, when a person says we down 30%, instead of 250 people getting killed last year, it was only 200. Well, what is that to say? You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that. In terms of him doing this, if it were to stop crime, I really don't have a problem with it. To be honest, like that's really how I feel about it. Man, how it's done, I don't know how he's doing it, but if it really brings crime down, I don't see the problem with it.
So, just to offer a little something into this, It's not really to drop crime. It's all. I think we discussed this last time. It's another motive behind it. It's more to it than just crime. Because if you want to stop crime, let's go back to the Marion Barry days where he had after school programs for kids. He had more jobs in the city. There's other things that you can do besides sticking police in this community when there's other things that they could be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that is a different approach. I'm with you on that, Reed.
Yeah.
But well, y'all might already talked about it, but you don't think, Trey, do you think it helps at all?
I think that presence helps, but I think what is based on a misdirection tactic.
Yeah.
There has been no picture of this dude that got quote unquote beat up. It's no pictures of him.
I saw one.
Secondly, okay. But again, that's one person. Secondly, he has heat coming from a different direction. So for him to start this shit up, what he's doing is trying to antagonize and bait you into being violent so he can push the button. So it's so much better. He don't give a shit about crime. He's a criminal.
Yeah.
So it's if it was based on something where you could be like, yo, why didn't other presidents do this when the crime was even, twice as high? That's a whole other type of conversation. But this particular person that's doing this, it's all for himself and it's for the optics too. And he's trying to see how much he can get away with.
Yeah, because he's going to do this in other cities. He's harassing people of a certain color in a whole city at the same time. You say
That is crazy. And the other part was that when the cops walked up on my
what?
You hear me?
No. The cops walked up on who?
All right, go ahead, Trey.
So the cops walked up on this young black dude. You hear me?
Yeah. I hear you, dude.
So my man was sitting on his own porch, smoking a cigarette. Man, like it's a video. Like 5 cops walked up on my man, told him to put his cigarette out. His exact words were, "Mr." He said, "Tell your homies." He said, "No, he didn't." He said, "Tell your boys." He said that Mr. Trump says that he wants to clean the city up. He don't want y'all out here smoking or drinking. He was on his own porch. He wasn't even drinking liquor. He had a cigarette in his hand, bro. But it's no footage of you walking up to a white person doing that. A white dude threw a whole Subway sandwich and hit you in the face with it.
Yeah.
And he was out of jail the same night.
But he's facing.
Yeah, I mean that's because he worked for the white dude. I know who you're talking about. He worked for the Department of Justice. So you already know how that goes. But going back to what E is saying, like I say, I honestly believe that Trump is a textbook case of narcissist. And I think what he is doing is, the real elephant in the room is that whole Epstein thing.
Epstein.
Yep.
So whatever he can create, whatever crisis he can create, to, deflect people from focusing on that is what he's doing. This is the main thing. It's called like Trey was saying, he's an antagonist. It's called reactive abuse. Let me create a crisis when there's no need to create one so you can react, so you can prove my point of why I created that crisis to begin with. You get what I'm saying?
So can I ask you something? So what if after the National Guard is this after all this is finished, and then they compare the numbers to when they was here to when they weren't, and then crime and literally really went down like 50%. How would you feel about that?
So, I think that whole numbers is bullshit. First of all, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I think that numbers is rigged. It's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in none of the crime rate falling down. DC is the same DC it was ain't no crime went drop down that low because he's in the office. It's bullshit. He got people to rig the numbers.
No, I don't think he got people to rig. He got people to rig the numbers. Say it was a murderous place, but I really believe that crime has gone down in DC. Even though we see like, all right, these kids doing whatever. I mean, and we hear of violent murders every now and then. But you know what? I believe that the crime is going down.
No, because they're not focusing on that though. Because he's really controlling what we're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
But they're walking past 75 white people and going straight to black and brown people.
Yeah,
it's not even a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, but we got let's focus on the crime thing. I don't think to him, Trump doesn't care about race. We already know who he is. Let's focus on these numbers, the crimes that has happened.
He does care about race.
Yes, he does.
No. I'm not saying that he loves all, but that's not why he's doing it. Trump is all about him. Okay. And the voters, people that voted for Trump, honestly, is they finding out on his second term. But what I'm saying is, the crimes. You know what I'm saying? He really doesn't care nothing about it. It's like he's setting up a smoke screen. Whatever I can do for you to take the focus off of me, which is really the Epstein thing. Because it's all about Trump at the end of the day. It's not about us. It's not about black or white. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to focus on the color thing. I mean, to me personally, I ain't say you don't have to, but it's all about him. Every single time that you bring up this subject, I'm going to deflect. I'm going to create a crisis so you don't focus on that no more. I'm going to bomb Iran so you don't focus on that no more. Or I'm going to bomb Palestine so you don't focus on that no more. Or I'm going to bring Putin. Yeah, I'm going to bring Putin from Russia so you can focus on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get people to realize, how this guy is very in his tactic. He uses that to deflect.
Well, you know what I'm saying? They said people say on that they can't go to U Street without getting their car broken into. And then people so scared to go to U Street. It ain't like when we used to hang out at Marvin's. They say it's crimes there all the time, and it's from the local.
Oh, it's terrible. So they jumping on people's cars and everything.
So Rick, let me ask you a question, and just try to imagine this for me. Mm-hmm. Let's say Kendrick is 17, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes to hang out, or let's just make him, let's say he's 18, and he hang out a little bit. He's an adult at this point. He's in college, and he's home from college in the summertime. And when he comes home, and this is years later, but U Street popping, and he go down U Street, and Trump has his troops out there, and it saved him from getting robbed. How you feel getting robbed?
Look, two things can be true. Two things can be true, right? What the hell is that in the background?
Somebody got something on or something.
Yeah, who's playing Future in the background?
Okay, go ahead.
I bet it worked. So two things can be true. Yeah, I'm cool with that if they stop that. But another thing, like the over-occupation of black people I'm not cool with that. Number three. About U Street. So I was out U Street maybe a while ago, right?
Okay.
It was glass. Every car I walked past there was glass on the ground because people had broken into those cars. There was glass all over the street. And this has happened damn near every time I went down this particular street. I'm not saying I'm not going to go back to the city, but you got to be careful where you park, where you walk. I mean, white people still are jogging up and down Georgia Avenue, right? I mean, they've been jogging up and down Georgia Avenue for the longest. They feel safe.
The craziest part is that we're talking as if only black youth commit crimes in DC. Like, we're acting like how we're talking like no other group. And because when that microscope is only on you, that's all you see.
But that's what the media and Black said this a while ago, and I tried to dismiss whatever he said. But the media is a complete. They're part of it. They're part of the problem. They
also
black bodies, man.
Two things.
Yeah.
Just to finish, when E was talking about the numbers, the guy Trump fired the guy who gave the initial numbers. Then he said he's going to have him investigated. Then he's going to put his own guy in charge to research the numbers and come up with his own numbers, which are going to be totally made up.
And it's going to be high as hell.
It's going to be 93% net
rate. It's going to be high as hell. Yeah.
Then secondly, just today, he says that he wants 14-year-olds to be tried as adults for misdemeanors. So he wants to just get rid of the misdemeanors and go to felony. Like just skipping and going right to felony. None of that shit. Just like when he wanted the Central Park 5 to be electrocuted when they ain't even do shit. So, bro, that I ain't even gonna say what I'm about to say, but bro, fuck what he talking about. But as far as crime, hell yeah, I want to stop all crime, bro. But his angle, I'm not with his angle.
Yeah, I'm not with it. Not with it.
Do you think that you'd be with it if you was living in one of those crime-ridden neighborhoods?
No.
They look. There's something that has to be done. Yeah, move. But there's something that has to be done to empower those individuals that are within that community to feel like they can go outside and speak up.
No, you're right, Rick. Because guess what? Yeah. Once they leave, it should go right back to how it was.
Yeah,
you're absolutely correct.
Because it was nothing done for permanent change.
You're absolutely correct, bro. And then what that should do, just like Dr. Carr said, don't get mad, get smart. Okay, so when these white people was out here with these vests on in y'all face, y'all moved and y'all respected them and y'all went inside. So now that they're not here, why are you back out here killing people and robbing people who look just like you? And so that should provoke the conversation for things to get better.
Right. And let's talk about Baltimore. Baltimore is on a definite low. And that's due to the mayor, Brandon.
The mayor, Brandon Scott.
Yeah, Brandon Scott. He's killing it. Like Muriel Bowser, you can like her or you can hate her. I'm not a big fan of hers. She's not doing what he's doing in his community.
Right.
Killing it out there. And then brothers have the violence amongst the brothers has decreased.
Yeah.
And you can say whatever you want about Baltimore, but look, he's trying to make that place a nice place again.
I love Baltimore.
No, real talk. Now, Rick, let's get into this this NBC News article about the Texas Democratic legislator sleeping in the state capitol after refusing security escort to leave.
So let me get this link up real quick. So Texas Democratic legislator is sleeping in the state capitol after refusing security escort to leave. Yes, Nicole Collier says she will remain locked in the Austin State House chamber, now outfitted with a mattress and snacks until the House reconvenes Wednesday morning, which is today.
Mm-hmm.
So they're already in the works to gerrymander the state of Texas. So the article reads, first, Texas House Democrats refuse to meet with their legislative chamber in an act of resistance. Now one of them won't leave. And it's not the fact that she won't leave, they will not allow her to leave. State Rep Nicole Collier of Fort Worth said in an interview Tuesday she would sleep on the House floor until Labor Day if she had to. Since Monday, Collier has entered a new existence, eating, sleeping, and working from the locked chamber after she refused to acquiesce to the Republican demands that Democrats agreed to around the clock. Security escorts to be released from the building. Now she's the subject of a round-the-clock live video feed at her own party's choosing. Tuesday afternoon, more of Collier's colleagues returned to the State House. to stand by with her in solidarity. At what point what is it going to take for us to say enough is enough? Yesterday was my moment. Enough is enough, Collier said. So what's happening is Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, is trying to gerrymander the whole state in a way that moves all of the Democrats out and creates 5 more seats.
Yeah,
and pretty much kicks all the moves all the Democrats out of their spaces. So Democrats have decided to leave the state so they don't have quorum when they convene for this special vote or whatever. So they're being charged $500 a day. These lawmakers only make about $500, and they're being charged about $500 a day. If they were gone till December, which it would take them to kind of avoid this vote, it would be like $50,000. So some of them are coming back. The others who can afford to stay away are staying away. This young lady came back, and they are now holding her hostage inside the state house, and she is being guarded by policemen. Now they're saying, yeah, you could leave, but you have to have an escort.
And you got to sign a permission slip first.
Exactly. And they have to be around you 24/7. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, then that one lady just got arrested, right, for not signing the permission slip to be followed by DSP. That's by DSP. They wanted her to sign it so a DSP can follow her throughout the day. But I don't know. I'm guessing it's 5 seats, but I think the Republican Party, I thought they needed 2 seats to actually take over, you know what I'm saying, to destroy the Democrats. But that's what Trump is really doing.
Yes.
Once he get those seats, I'm telling you right now, this is why they screaming Trump 2028. I don't know how possible that is for him to run a 3rd term. That's crazy.
Right.
It's all part of Project 2025. So,
but
I mean,
Gavin Newsom and California just had a long ass speech on, I think, Saturday.
Yeah,
his state is the biggest state where they could create 9 seats there. Because but the reason why Trump is tripping off of Texas is because he knows that based off of his polls that he's going to lose in the 2026 primary. Right? So unless he get those seats in Texas, it's a sure loss. But Gavin Newsom is going to do the same thing for Democrats in California, which is bigger and has more seats than Texas, to counteract Texas.
Yeah, just like New York.
Right.
Like
so
Maryland.
if he loses the 2026 primary and it goes back into the hands of the Democrats, they can immediately go through the impeachment process. And as well as getting cases on collusion, bribery, all this shit that he did with the stock market. So that, and also one big piece here, right? In order for you to get the fucking seats, bruh, you have to go through a voting process. He said, fuck all that voting process. He's skipping all of that because he went to the governor. So the governor took Jasmine Crockett and my man Al Green, right? Yep. He took their 2 jurisdictions, bruh, and merged them.
Yep. So
that means me and you, instead of being two black people that have our own districts, he wants me and you to fight over one. Right? So he's just erased. But you're supposed to vote for that shit. He just went over. So anyway, Gavin Newsom, like, man, fuck all that. I see what y'all doing. We're bigger than y'all. So we're gonna get 9 seats. So it's a real battle, bro. Like, people gotta vote, bro.
Yes. So you know what's about to happen, right?
Yeah.
Because we already know the end game for Trump. He wants to be his idols. He want to be a Hitler. Yeah. He want to be a Stalin. He want to be a Idi Amin. But yeah, that's his whole end game. But I'm telling you right now, if it comes down to it, which I just think is I just think it's absurd and outlandish for me to even have this idea in my head. But if it comes down to it, mark my words, Obama Newsom 2028.
Nah.
That'd be crazy.
It'll be Newsom. It'll be Newsom. I definitely
no. I'm telling you right now. I think Obama coming back for that 3-peat. If Trump keeps playing, I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right, it's not gonna end the way he think. It's gonna end for him.
Man, get down and lay down. Y'all saw.
Get down and lay down.
Yeah. That's his mentality.
Yeah.
Period.
Yo. Yeah.
Let's get into T. Pick your brain about this one. This is from CNBC, and this is Bitcoin sinks to 115,000 after hitting its newest record as macro concerns spark liquidation wave. It says Bitcoin fell to 115,000 after touching a new all-time high last week. Its fourth one this year, near 125,000. Investors' profit taking triggered more than 530 million in liquidations over the past 24 hours. And then it says macro concerns are expected to still focus from the institutional adoption narrative this month through the September Fed meeting. In layman's terms, T Streets, what's going on?
They're telling you a bunch of nothing. To be honest,
Niggas sound like a real news correspondent.
For real, they're saying a bunch of nothing. At this time of year, especially once September come around, stock market, there's normally a big sell-off with companies taking profit. Some companies already started taking profits because we're in earnings season, and some companies already went through their earnings.
Ooh, listen to that motherfucker. God dang.
That's why I put this article in here just for him.
Niggas sound good.
That nigga T rich, man. I'm trying to tell you that nigga got money, man. Go ahead, T.
Now, I don't have no money. But Bitcoin, like I said in the article, Bitcoin has reached all-time highs 4 times this year. It's natural for a pullback once that happens. So Bitcoin is pulling back some. It will rev back up again. It will pull back again in September. Come late October, midway October, throughout the rest of the year, it will run again. There's a lot of things that Donald Trump has done that put people in position or that skewed the focus to focusing on Bitcoin and a lot of major companies.
Insider trade.
Well, that's all day. That's all day, but they have a legal like a legal halo over them when it comes to insider trading.
Yeah.
Right now, unless somebody want to, snitch. Nobody wants to snitch. Snitches get stitches on all levels.
So T, so let me ask you. You said usually it's a pullback in crypto and in regular stocks in September, correct?
Yeah.
So would you say to somebody that will want to get into the stock market to save some cash, do some research on the stocks that they might want to buy, and possibly start, even if they're not really investors, you're saying that September will be a really good time to watch the market and see how low it drops and then enter? Is that a good entry point?
September could start late August. Last year, for example, we started investing in 2018, I want to say. Every September, the market pulled back for like the entire month.
Yeah, and that's annually. That's every year.
Last year, the market pulled back the end of August through like September 2nd. And then it took off. So we didn't get the full month pullback. We just had a couple days where the market pulled back last year. So basically around this time, through September, through August, through the middle of August, you normally see pullback. Last year was different. It was only a few days.
Right.
So yeah, this right now is a good time to start looking at companies to see what you want to invest in, because let's take a company that I always say, buy NVIDIA. NVIDIA pulled back 2%, a 1.5% today. So companies are already starting, but at some point in the next 2 weeks to a month, you'll probably see like a 5 to 10% pullback on the entire market. Some individual stocks may pull back 20%. Some may only pull back 2%. But the entire market normally comes down as soon as earnings season is over. And that should be pretty much at the end of August. And that's why September is normally a down month.
That's a
article. This article is more fluff than anything because it mentioned macro decisions. They don't mention what the macro issues may be. And the Fed call, there's always something that could bring the market down or make it surge higher. So this article was a bunch of fluff.
Hey, we got to revisit this in September too, bro.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Now, Black, I want to ask you: are you proud of this? This is
wait, how you just gonna start off with a question? Trey, when somebody starts off with a question like that, you know it's not gonna be good.
Hey, that's that nigga E. Brokaw. That's that nigga E. Brokaw, bro. You gotta watch him.
You proud of this?
I ain't never heard nobody ask a question like that.
Hey, are you proud of me?
That's funny as shit. What am I proud of?
That was crazy. Go ahead.
It says Target CEO is stepping down as customers turn away. So it says Target CEO Brian Cornell is stepping down after 11 years at the retailer as the company faces slumping sales and the backlash to its retreat on DEI. Cornell's departure was widely expected. Some industry analysts expected Target should bring in an outside voice to lead the company, but it opted for an internal candidate. Cornell will be replaced on February 1st, 2026 by Michael Fittley. Target's current chief operating officer, Fittley, started as an intern at Target and has been at the company for 20 years. So I was asking you, was you proud? Because I had seen Plas post something saying there's power in the black dollar and basically saying that the reason or big reason that Target is declining in sales and he had to step down is because black people united and decided not to shop at Target any longer. If that is the case, and that's the big reason this is happening, are you proud, Black?
I mean, in a way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's good that we now realize the power that we have by standing on business. You know what I'm saying? When something is not right. But at the same time, I still have to worry about that mother, that single mother that's working at, Target, that's affected by it. Now I got worried about, that man that's trying to provide for his family. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a no-win situation. So it's nothing really to be proud of. It's just all about perspective. But how you look at it.
The store's still open, though. The store's still open.
Yeah, but a lot of people will get laid off.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If business is falling, you know what I'm saying? I can't be paying the salary, you know what I'm saying? Because every store, they have a yearly budget they got to meet. So if the people, the consumers are not coming in and buying stuff, I can't afford to keep this person. It's going to have to drop. So in a way, it's, nobody really win.
You're not wrong, Black, but the reason why they in the situation is because they don't fuck with black people.
Yeah, I get the point.
Or women. You know what I mean? Or white women, black women, whatever.
I get the point. But then there's another side that gets you know what I'm saying? They get affected. So I have to look at that side of like, okay, we made a point, but it backfires on that single mother that's providing for her, for her kids with no man at the house. And then I got worried about this man that's trying to provide for his family. You know what I'm saying? It's never, I
ain't even see it like that, what you saying.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it that way.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking of it
And
yeah, because you know the human mind, we always look for instant gratification. But we never look at the aftermath. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
so that's why we gotta look at it, you know.
With any type of protest or anything like that, you gotta take into account that there's going to be some type of sacrifice with that protest.
True.
Whether it's you being the one that's protesting in your job or something like that, or the one that you're protesting against, and the people that are going to be affected by that protest. So, it's always going to be somebody affected. But you gotta stand 10 toes down in that sand and be like, look, I don't like the way things are looking right now, and you need to change things up, or this is what's going to happen. That man did not come out and respond and be like, all right, look, my bad. This is how we're going to change things.
Yeah, because look, as soon as he got the okay to go back to his regular scheduled program, he did that shit. He only cut programs that were exclusively helping white women, black women, and black men. Right? So, I mean, you could go get another job, but the reason why they were beefing with Target was because they were laying off people for no reason. So they was already firing you. They were firing you because you was black.
Well, this is what I'll say. If black people sticking together was the cause of a decrease in sales for Target, I think it's a great thing. We are one of the only races that don't stick together in a lot of ways.
We do.
Well, certain areas and certain times and certain things.
When we get emotional for the moment. I get what you're saying.
I can't. No more white lies in this room.
No, Reed. No, he's right. He's right, Reed. He's right.
I mean, you can look at that in your common family. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like to me, almost like not a curse, but I just think that and I'm speaking consumer wise, if we are one of the biggest consumers of things, and we were able to say, hey, we don't like what's happening, so we're going to stop shopping there. And that now I don't know if this is totally why, but I'm just saying if that is the reason, to me that's a check mark on some type of unity, in my opinion.
No, you're right.
It is.
But don't like get it twisted. This has been going on for a long time. But I think what they try to the media tries to give us is a misrepresentation of us.
Yes, that's true.
We are much greater than what they say we are.
For sure.
So and even though I will say this: it's white people that are standing with us in
absolutely
Target. So it's not just us, but majority us. But
it affects white women too.
You know what I mean? It affects everybody.
Yeah, it don't affect white men. It don't affect white men.
Hey, look,
but we can't dance around what E was trying to say though.
No. But see, that's certain pockets of every ethnic group.
Exactly. Thank you.
Right, but like I was saying earlier, he's definitely not wrong, but they put the spotlight on us so much, bruh, because we've been trained to think lesser for so long. Just like you were just saying, Black. Just like when he was saying that, I was thinking about the black dudes that was trying to talk to the black girls outside of the going to buy the weaves with the Asian people that was being rude to the black people. The black girls was going on the black dudes like, nigga, we still getting our hair here half off. The black dudes like, sweetheart, they just shitting on y'all. So we internally beefing, but it's small pockets. But for Target, this is for people who don't understand how powerful your black dollar is.
Yeah.
right? And for you to see, like, damn, because we ain't shopped at, I still knew black women who still shopped at Target. They ain't give a shit about, they ain't care nothing about this shit.
I know somebody who didn't care. Talisha, she refused to do it.
Yeah, bro.
So she ain't been shopping at the joint. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, because you know we pick and choose. We pick and choose what moment that we need to unite, and they see that and they weaponize that against us. That's what he was trying to say.
That's a good point.
Like we pick and choose the moments. You know what I'm saying? Okay, George Floyd. We chose that moment and we weaponized it against him to do what we got. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with us. And you gotta understand, your enemies. You know what I'm saying? They study that. I'm like, okay, this is how I can antagonize. You know what I'm saying? This is how I can antagonize you. You know what I'm saying?
We the most studied. We the most studied.
Yeah. I mean, with everything. Basketball, to sport, music, everything. We are the most studied. Yeah. So, you know, us, but the thing is, us knowing that, you know, going back to what he was saying, like, yo, okay, when we gonna have, he's like, okay, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I hate turning stuff into a race thing, you know what I'm saying? Because overall, it's a people thing. It's a people thing.
I was going to say, what's next? Because the strike put down, I want to say, was that February or March of this year when it started? Since then, Target's stock price has dropped just under 30% for the year since February, March. And that has a large effect of people not going into the stores. I know some people that still go into the store and they'll say, man, you can get in and out. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
So what's the next? I know that Target at some point they're going to look at their bottom line and say, okay, we can't keep losing value. So
that's why they fired that.
Like, I think it was Rick that said it, or maybe Trey said it, that at some point they'll make some type of deal they'll promote black businesses.
Yeah, they'll have to
ethnicities again, just to get the customers back. But okay,
because you know what they're gonna do. You know them big red balls you got outside. They're gonna have they're gonna replace them with a picture of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You ain't gonna see them big red balls no more.
No, they're gonna have big old black balls outside.
Big black balls.
Yeah, big black ball. Hey, all right, Paul. I already know. Yeah, yeah. You know this conversation about turn dead.
The black ball. Where the black balls at, black?
We gotta ask the back room.
Hey, so look,
we got one. If we got, let me introduce.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Ask the Rec Room is our segment of the pod where we get our listeners or our followers to give us suggestions or a question or something that they want to know, and then we bring it to the table. And this is called
Ask the Rec Room.
So listen, everybody knows the cliche, opposites attract, right? So a question came in, extremely basic, but it was a pretty deep question. My man, he's in a relationship, been in a long-term relationship for about a year, right? His girl, she loves to travel. She loves to travel. She want to get that passport stamped up. He hates to travel. He like to chill. He local. You know what I mean? So, fellas, based on y'all relationships, whatever, if she loves to travel and you are just normally not the type of person, like, how do y'all deal with that? Would she want to fly here and fly there? She want to go out of the country. She want to do this and that. And your money might not be all the way you want it to be. You're like, nah, why don't we just do something? But it's y'all kind of like butt heads. What should y'all talk to your boy about?
So go ahead, Reed.
Nah, that's something that they should have talked about before they got together. Because once you have that understanding, this is what she likes, this is what I like, and there's a price tag attached to it. All right, as a man, you got, Shit. Is that something I'm going to be able to keep up with or not? But and also, if she loves you, is she going to take a break? Is she going to pump the brakes on flying out here and there? So hey, look,
cruises, all that.
We can or get your money up and we'll take a trip over here. But come on, man, you can't be staying in the house all day if you a man and you got a woman that love to travel, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I would say for that person, I would say it's about compromising.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't like to travel like that, but my wife does, and she knows that I don't like that, I think that we can make a compromise.
Right.
And let's just say I would say something like, okay, traveling not my thing like that, but I know that you love traveling. And you know, when you're married, it's not all about you.
Right.
It's about the union in both of y'all. And that's what part of being married, getting married is, because if it's going to be all about you, you might as well stay single, right?
True.
Then you can always do what you want when you want. So I would say that it's about compromise. And maybe I would say, hey, you want to travel 4 times out the year, I'll go with you twice. Or I'll do 2 out of those. But I'm not doing all 4 because it's not my thing. But for you, I'll do 2. So I would say more a compromise, some type of compromise.
So are y'all in favor of traveling without your partner sometimes? Like you yes. Go and then she go?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Dang.
I don't mind that. You want to go on a girl's joint, do your thing. I go on a fella's joint. I'm with that all the way.
He's not going to be able to make her happy because he can't go with her. Oh, Tata said, look, Playboy, you better get that money up. If they're together for a year or make it work, because he's not going to be able to make her happy because he can't go with her. You see, then it's like a suppression. The woman is going to feel suppressed because she's going to feel like, damn, he don't want to do this, and
that's why I say you got to compromise.
I'm feeling a certain type of way, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't just say no. You like to travel, I don't, so we're not gonna go nowhere. Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you know, my advice, you know, is, you know, people get together in those first 3 months. You know, that's that honeymoon stage, right? We get so caught up in that illusion and that fantasy and that imagination of who this individual that we're with, that we fail to have these vulnerable questions, you know, have these vulnerable conversations because we're so busy trying to impress this person, because nobody likes rejection. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you the baddest man, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a F attitude type of person. All that is just a facade. Nobody likes rejection. So I think people put so much effort when they first meet each other, especially in that 3-month stage of, you know, trying to put their best foot forward, trying to show their representative. And then after that honeymoon stage start to fizzle out, and they will fizzle out. Now they starting to figure out like, oh, this person's really not into that. You know what I'm saying? That's why with me, I'm always, this is why I'm just straight up. This is why I'm still single to this day. You know, a lot of women just can't, because with me, I'm going to let you know off rip from day one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know in Jesus' name who I am.
In Jesus'
you know
name.
what I'm saying? So that way you're not surprised by, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Black,
you know, from day one, off rip. I'm not saying I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not saying I have a problem, you know, with traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all mentioned, it can be a compromise. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, understand that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't have that personality like you have to do all this, you know what I'm saying? But I can compromise with you. But off rip, the problem is a lot of times why people, or not even a lot of time, 100% of the time why people get themselves in these kind of situations is they get caught up in that honeymoon stage. That honeymoon stage is great. It feels like you are, you know what I'm saying, Aladdin and Jasmine, Beauty and the Beast. It just feels so great. And then you lose your sense of, as a man, you lose your sense of reason and logic. You know what I'm saying? And then you just feed into it. You know, that's where the love bombing thing comes from. You know what I'm saying? And then the women, they feel like, oh, you love bomb me because you told me you like to travel. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it causes problems. That's why I always say from off rip, I'm talking about from the first date. we go out on a date, I'm gonna let you know because I'm not gonna waste your time. You're not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, period.
That nigga black. That nigga black. What was you about to say, T?
I was going to say that we have to listen to Black. Black knows what he's talking about because he's the king of the honeymoon stage. Every relationship is 3 months.
The honeymoon king.
Yeah,
the honeymoon. Hey, look.
Hey T, I really thought you was gonna look out for little bro for one time. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. If you in that relationship, you getting that, you better go on that goddamn trip.
Yeah,
not going on a trip.
You better go on that trip.
It has to be some. Yeah. It's not, but it has to be some kind of compromise. You know what I'm saying? Even if you really like, okay, I wish you would have had this discussion with me. From off jump, but I get it. If I really want to be with you, if somebody really want to be with you, they will compromise with you. But my advice to people, before it gets to that point and you waste people time, you know what I'm saying? Let them know off rip. Because I'm telling you right now, there is that dude at home, at their job that's willing to do that for them. There is that ass that they tell you about is so fucked up that would love to do that. So when you get your heart broken for 6 months, I think you're a great guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's because you didn't stand on business as a man, and not even as a man, as a human. First of all, you weren't honest with yourself. Because I'm telling you, you gonna get that talk.
And man, you better take your ass on that goddamn boat, Black. You better take your ass on that goddamn boat.
No. Look, listen. I'm all for it. You know me. I'm single. I'm undefeated. I can do whatever I want to. But I'm just saying.
You gonna be on that goddamn Carnival cruise line. That's the fuck you gonna be.
Man, I'm on that. Man, listen. I'm on that Spirit of Washington with my shirt off. Let's go.
You on that Titanic?
Hey, Tata, always the infamous, always in here with us tonight. Hey, look, man, we had a fantastic show. Take us home, E.
Yes, feel good to be back, man. I've been gone. Feel like forever, but I'm back in the building. We do this every week at 7 p.m. Follow us on Instagram at The Rec Room Pod. Follow us on TikTok at The Rec Room Pod. Once you follow the Rec Room page, you will see that we have in person. We have audio. We're streaming on all the streaming platforms. So if you rather listen and watch, you can do that. We got everything from live to in person to rap videos, everything you can think of. So
anything.
Follow us on the Rec Room podcast page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. As I always say, everybody has a pod, but everybody isn't us. Until next time.
Peace.